You got a minute?
You guys look like you spent some time at the gym.
We have to.
Why?
Recruit.
What's a pain in the butt?
Yeah.
Yeah, we gotta get. So I think the plan is that you gotta get there before them.
Yeah.
Because if we get there too midway through, they're gonna be like, "You guys are following us." You know, we gotta be lying in wait.
So stupid. Actually, makes me pretty pissed.
Yeah, we should. I was thinking because we got this place, we could probably. I think if we go out there, get some of the new freshmen, some of the 18-year-olds, get them up here, you know, break them in.
Yeah.
No chicks, just dudes.
Up here?
Yeah.
In
man.
this room?
I think we got the space. Or 100%.
You get the boys. How many freshmen are there? It's probably 14, right?
14. Okay. There's 2 of us. We're taking up a good amount of space.
Yeah, right.
So
This illegal bed.
we probably could get 14. Yeah, the illegal mattress, the unapproved mattress that I have that apparently is not allowed in a fire hazard. But yeah, I guess that's got to go.
Yeah, well, it is. My buddy died like that. He had a queen bed in a room that was too small, and he got fucked over for it.
Yeah. But you can have Ouija boards. There's no rule against Ouija boards in the dorm room. I think summoning spirits is.
It says that they can have Ouija boards.
No, but I think like if I went to the RA or the RD, either RA or RD,
Yeah.
and I was like, hey man, like I'm gonna summon some spirits into my room. They're gonna haunt this whole place. They're gonna cause some ghouls. They're gonna cause some madness. I think they wouldn't allow it, but they're allowing this. Yeah, they don't allow this.
This bed.
This bed.
Where'd you get that stuffed animal from?
Which one? The little octopus guy?
Yeah.
I give it to my sisters, and then it was in the basement. It kind
Yeah.
of sucks. Every time I get them a gift, it's like instantly goes.
In the basement.
Yeah, because I don't have any money to spend, so like I can't spend like real good amount of money on gifts. I also don't know what they like. Yeah, but then I just got those 2 new My Pillows,
Oh, yeah.
which are sweet.
Those?
Yeah, those 2.
Costco?
No, you have to get them on. I got them online. Well, you can get them on Amazon, but that whole company was gonna go under because the guy was a huge Trump supporter, and people were like pissed off. He's like he was a huge supporter of his campaign.
Do they have like pills in there or something?
Pills? No, it's like just ground up foam.
Yeah, that's what it is.
It's nice though. They're sweet. So that's good.
My pillow at home is Carbo.
Yeah, pillows are pretty gross. You really can't wash the inside of them. You just head sweats into them.
There's a lot of shit going down.
Did I say anything new?
I should have just stayed.
Should have stayed in the Cape. Yeah. So I was just about to tell you that, but I didn't want to break your heart.
Yeah.
Damn. Yeah, your foot's swollen, man. It's
I know. It doesn't feel that bad.
Yeah, it's really really bad though.
What?
It looks really really bad.
It doesn't look that bad. Oh,
Yeah, it does.
doesn't look. It looks kind of bad from this angle.
You don't have like an ankle. It just it looks like somebody shoved a bunch of socks into your skin.
Okay, well I put shoes on when we go to the bar, so you don't have to see this.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah. No, I will. Yesterday I walked down to work, and I was like limping down like.
At the beach or the
Yeah.
restaurant?
The beach. And the boss was like, "You just told me to go home." I was like, "Yeah, that looks really bad." You told me to go to the doctor. I don't go to the fucking
Doctors aren't gonna do anything.
No, they told me to get a fucking X-ray, but like, no, I just fucking sprained my ankle.
Yeah, doctors love being like to go get X-rays, but like
It's just crazy that
pumping cancer into you.
they're not good for you.
X-rays are terrible. They're like
Yeah.
they're really really bad. But it is nice when they put that like a pad over your chest.
Yeah.
That always feels really nice.
Yeah,
Like a
the
weighted
weighted
blanket.
My
So
dad got
nice.
really like really mad when I don't know. We were just talking about X-rays.
Yeah.
And you know, like whoever Madame Curie or whatever. Some lady got like the Nobel Prize for it back when they like invented it, and he was like, "Yeah, she shouldn't have gotten that. It's like it's horrible. They cause cancer, like really, because just sending shit like MRIs should have gotten like a Nobel Prize because MRI doesn't cause anything.
It's a big sweet magnet.
Yeah, it's actually pretty crazy.
It is crazy.
They just like spin a magnet around you a bunch, and then they need like a physicist to look at it because it's like
sweet.
Like the magnet, like the pull like goes through your body, and like the way your body like disrupts the pull like will tell you what's wrong with it. It's fucking nuts.
Yeah, that's the main reason in elementary school I always wanted to try, those like magnet balls,
Yeah.
the Bucky balls, what are they called? I always wanted to eat one.
Yeah, it's really bad. It's really dangerous.
Yeah, and I was just nervous that if I were to get an MRI, it'd rip right out of me.
Yeah,
because they would. They would rip right out of me. And the problem is when you eat those magnet balls, the biggest issue is if you eat more. Well, if you eat one, I think you're fine. I think it'll pass through.
Yeah, well, it's one, but if you eat two,
they stick together and they'll pinch your.
Yeah, it's
organs.
fucked up. I guess I saw a Grey's Anatomy episode.
Yeah.
It was a long time ago, but this little kid like in the show he's playing with magnets and he like ate a bunch of them all at different times, so they're all in different part of his intestines, but like magnets are just gonna no matter what's in between them, they're gonna try as hard as possible to get back together. So like they're ripping through intestines, and that happens, man.
Yeah, it's the biggest issue with like those corn batteries, whatever. Babies love eating those things, which is dumb because they don't look like food at all.
Yeah.
Yeah, they just get like trapped, and then it just burns the inside of your.
Because the negative and positive are both on the same side.
Yeah. Well, what was really crazy was when the Tide Pod challenge was coming out. I remember I went to my teacher at the time. Probably I think it was biology, and I went to her. I was like, "Hey, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna film myself eating a Tide Pod, and I'm gonna throw it back up." Right? I remember telling her like, "It's gonna be good. The Instagram's gonna love it," and I was like, "If I eat it and throw it up within like 10 seconds, will I be okay?" And she's like, "No, you'll burn. The bleach will burn your esophagus and your vocal cords." And she says like, what usually happens is like when white chicks try and like KYS or KMS, like they'll drink bleach, they won't die because they'll throw it up. Their body's like, this is poison, throw it up, and it will, when it goes up and down, it will burn their vocal cords and they'll sound like old gross men. So that's like God's way of being like, don't kill yourself, I'll make you sound gross. And then that probably makes you want to kill yourself more.
Yeah, bleach it's fucked. I would just throw myself in a building if I really had to.
Yeah, but then you're like that guy at BU who survives, and then
that happened?
Yeah, a guy like 3 months ago, he was BU's those two tall 16-story buildings. He jumped off. He didn't go to the school, just got past security, and jumped off the top of the building. Didn't die on site, like died at the hospital en route. So there was like a time period where he was still pumping. He probably was unconscious, but
there's if I do it, I'd probably just jump off a bridge.
But usually they jump off bridges and then they just drown.
Yeah, well, yeah, because like it makes sense because you like hit the water, probably break all your fucking bones.
All your dumb stupid
class
bitch bones.
Because apparently past 60 feet or 60 meters, I forget. Big difference, but like flat water is like concrete.
Yeah.
Then nuts.
Yeah, it does suck. And then they just most of them.
That's why they you see diving videos. They rough up the water a bit, like just a little bit to like.
I found that is the reason they do that, where they shoot the water is so the divers can see where the water line is.
Oh, really?
I thought it was because that.
I thought it was just that too.
Yeah, dude. I always thought it was just because they were trying to break it. I think to some extent it is.
Yeah.
You're trying to kind of move the water around, and but it's so they can see, where the bottom is, so they can finish off their dive.
Yeah, that stuff's scary.
Yeah, I tried to do a front flip off of the diving board at the pool this past weekend. Couldn't do it. I did it. It just wasn't good, but it's scary.
Yeah.
It doesn't hurt at all, but for some reason in your mind you're like, I should not be doing this. But then I did.
I could do Because my neighbors went on to like a trampoline.
Yeah.
I could actually do front flips.
Yeah, I can do it on flip flop. I don't know why I can't do it to a
trampoline.
pool.
Those Italian kids on the beach, they can rip
Well,
backflips.
Italians can do everything.
And I should have asked them to teach me how to do a backflip.
Well, the Italians, those are the carnies. Those are like the original carnies.
Yeah, that is true.
They like yeah, they do love doing front flips. But the one move I did do was where you jump up in the air and you land on your butt on the diving board
Yeah.
and then you dive in. That lifeguard's
Wait,
not
what?
like that.
You
jump up, so
Yeah.
you're on the diving board. You
Yeah.
go like you stand on the edge because you really can't get a running start for this. You stand on the edge, you jump up, and then you sit down. So you're in the air and you land on your butt
Yeah.
with your feet kind of hanging over the diving board, and then you kind of get launched up a little bit. It hurts your butt really bad. It'll like scratch up your thighs.
Yeah, I bet.
It hurts and like, but it's sweet. Everyone thinks it's hilarious. But the lifeguards were like the
Yeah,
teenagers, the higher ups.
Lifeguards suck. Last weekend there's a surfing competition. There are no waves, but I wasn't in it. But I guess it was in Wellfleet, and like the dunes there are, like super steep.
Yeah.
And they're like massive. So my friend and I brought like boogie boards.
Yeah.
And we were just like, we would run, jump, and like land on our back on the boogie board and like just boogie board down the dune.
Yeah.
It was fucking sweet. And then one of the lifeguards there was like, "Hey, you can't do that."
Yeah.
I mean, like,
Respect the dunes.
We were like, "We don't care, man.
Yeah, that's the best part. I don't care.
Like, we guarded Nosset. Like, we know that this isn't a rule. You're
Yeah,
just,
yeah.
and it was after like he wasn't even on duty. He was just like,
Hard up.
he was just hanging out. He was being a dick.
Yeah.
And then this so we were doing that, and then these like little kids were like, "Can't." I was like, "Oh, can we use those big words? We want to try." And they're like, "Yeah." They're like
Yeah,
8 years old, and this dad came after me like, "Hey, man, like, thanks for showing the boys like how to be boys."
Really? That's sweet,
And I was like, "Yeah, no problem." And then they're up there, and then that Wellfleet guard like came after me and told the kids like, "Guys, you can't be doing this."
Hard.
And
higher up.
I'm like standing at the bottom of the hill with the dad talking, and the dad yelled to his son like, "Yo, fuck that guy! Like, that guy's not even from here. He's from Texas. Like, he doesn't know what the hell he's talking about." Like, you just
Crazy.
yelling after his kids,
Yeah.
like, "Just do it. Just go down the hill."
Yeah.
And it's like his parents are like billionaires. They own a massive house here. He's not even from here. It's hilarious. He's like telling me, "Yeah,
You're really going on.
Yeah.
Poor
He's
guy.
like, he's like, I grew up here, like, I've been going to this beach my whole life. And that guy just showed up, like, I'm from Texas, telling stuff about sons what to do, like, fuck that." It's like, yeah.
Locals do not like being told what to do. Grimy locals.
Yeah. And he was, if the locals there are grimy as fuck, and they're really proud about being locals for some reason.
Yeah, it's not that sick.
Yeah, no, it's not. Being, like, a local from Cape Cod is not that cool. Being a local from, like, somewhere cool.
Yeah, somewhere
Like-
real cool.
Yeah. Like, yeah, you can surf on the Cape, but, like,
It's not that
they're
sick.
not good.
But then there's videos of the surfer boys out in Cali or whatever that are locals that are like,
Yeah.
when guys are trying to learn how to surf,
Yeah.
they get pissed off. Like, it's like, chill out.
Yeah.
Like-
well, yes, surfers are dicks.
Yeah, and I don't understand why the boys are dicks.
Yeah, they are. Like, a few years ago, the waves were pretty good. I was surfing. And, like, this older guy came out, like, clearly, like, he's definitely like, a pretty good surfer. He had, like, a super nice board. It was, like, a super nice longboard. So, like,
Yeah.
longboards, like, you can, like, catch, like, anything, and especially if they're really nice.
Mhm.
And, like, yeah, so he was, like, catching everything. And, like, you're supposed to, like, trade off sets. It's, like,
Yeah.
there's like 3 people out there, and then the one guy couldn't catch anything, so it didn't really matter. But like it's like me, him, and like the guy was just like getting like every single like I would be paddling for one, he'd be like behind me already standing up because he had a longboard, so like you can stand up faster, and I'm like, all right, thanks, man. Like
Yeah, just being a doofus.
yeah, but yeah, surfers are dicks for some reason. It's because like I feel like skaters aren't like dicks, like they're like pretty accepting of new people. I don't know.
Yeah, dude. Every time I would go to a new skate park or whatever, the boys would be like they're definitely gonna shit on you a little bit if you're bad, like if you're really bad. But yeah, they're super chill.
Yeah. But with surfing is like, because I feel like the waves aren't always good.
Yeah.
It's like select times. And like, even at work, there's one guy who was like, we're like, what's the time? Oh, we're gonna surf, and then he was like, yeah, I'm gonna go surf too. Like, oh, why don't you come with us? He's like, oh, like, I'm going on a secret spot. Like, oh, like, why can't we come? Like, yeah, because you like
locals only.
Yeah,
locals
only.
only.
That's,
Dude.
he was telling like us
Yeah,
that.
locals only.
Okay, well.
Yeah, we gotta start throwing that around. Like if people ask us for stuff, like yeah, sorry, dude, locals only. Like, hey, where's the bathroom? Ah, man, I wish I could tell you right now, but yeah, locals only. Yeah. What else was I thinking? Oh, dude, I really hope the season goes well.
With the team or for you?
With the team, with everyone. Well, there's not really any more drama that can occur or whatever, because like, yeah, we've already kind of drained through all the drama.
I don't know, man.
It
might surprise you.
Yeah, one of the freshmen will get in trouble. One of them has to quit. All right, there's 14 freshmen. One or two are going to quit, statistically. And then we got, I don't know. Then one of them will get in a ton of trouble. Almost get caught. And then one of them will be really, really slow.
What? Yeah, Trevor's the enforcer, so.
Yeah, he's the higher up. So.
Yeah.
Yeah, it might be rough. So what's your plan the rest of the summer? What do you, or rest of the time?
Well, I'm still gonna help out with, the beach.
Yeah.
Like a few it's like two or three guards to like help do inventory and shit, and then I'm gonna.
What do you have to inventory?
I don't know.
The sand?
Yeah, I guess get a count each hand.
God,
Count each little pebble. And then we got working at that restaurant, the B&I.
Yeah, the B&I
Yeah.
with the mudslides. Delicious.
So that's actually pretty fun. Like, make tips, get a bunch of cash from that, and then like, get free food and drink.
How much are you making per tips?
So like, it splits up between the waiters, the bartender, and the runners.
Yeah.
That's what I do. So.
Right.
It's like almost like $100 for like 2 days.
Okay.
Almost like $50.
That's not bad. Pretty sweet.
Like for the tips.
Yeah,
Which is
yeah.
pretty good. But so I do that for like, and then I'm gonna be left doing these triathlons. So there's a triathlon every Saturday. It's like 3 hours of work, and you get paid $150.
Damn.
Yeah.
That's all through September?
Yeah. And then after that, then I'll come back home. Like full time. Full time.
Yeah, dude, full time.
And then get a
home townie.
Get another. Kind of want to keep working in a restaurant because it's kind of, that's why I want to do it too. Is like so you can like go to a restaurant in Needham or like another town close
Boston,
by.
yeah.
Or in Boston, and just say like, yeah, I worked at this place.
Yeah.
As a good.
I've already,
I
already
worked
got your
at
foot
like
in the
Cape
door.
Cod in the summer, like yeah. So.
They're gonna love that.
Yeah, and then I can hopefully get. Yeah.
Yeah, I wanted to be a bouncer, but I think I just have too much FOMO. Because if I ever saw my friends go in the bar and had to work.
Yeah, that's what I don't want. I kind of thought about that too, but the hours are like bouncer, bartender, like, yeah.
Bartender, you make bank.
Yeah, you make a ton
You can
of
make
money.
bank. Like, Big Sean made bank, charging freshmen $20.
Yeah,
And one time I paid him $50.
yeah. I mean, people probably, like, at actual bars and clubs, bouncers probably make a ton of money. From dudes wanting to be sick, like,
Yeah, being like,
hey,
yeah,
like,
come at the front.
here's like $100, like, let us.
Yeah, and that's probably where you're making the most money is guys trying to skip the line.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, but it is Big Sean when he was in his heyday. He probably making $1,000 a night
Yeah.
at least. Each freshman is giving him at least like $20.
Mm-hmm. And bartenders too.
Yeah.
But yeah, I would just want to get. Because I want to be like chill with you guys on Saturdays.
Yeah, bartender like
and then and then work during the week, and I think it makes sense to have a winning job at night during the week.
Yeah. There's not like many cool straight white bartender guys. Like every bartender is a weirdo.
Yeah.
They're all
Yeah,
weird.
because they get power trips. They
Yeah,
want
like
they
like-
get
the chicks, whatever. Maybe they're kind of chill, but like there are other jobs where you can hang out with your friends during peak hangout cool guy hours.
yeah. Because I mean, it is. You probably definitely do feel cool when you're like a bouncer. Like you're like, yeah, like I kind of run this place that everyone wants to get into. It's like.
Yeah.
Like so, someone that wants to feel cool through their job is probably someone that isn't actually cool. You know, there's like I noticed that with lifeguarding. It's like like a lot of them like weren't actually like that chill.
Yeah,
But-
but in their
but
in this fake
but
world.
because they like, but like say that you are like a beach lifeguard, it's like oh that's kind of cool.
Yeah.
It's
It's
a
sweet.
fun. It's like fun, but so like you can like add these things to your personality to make you seem cool, but in reality you're not that cool.
It's a bummer.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is a bummer.
Like what makes someone actually cool? I don't know, man.
Leather jackets,
Yeah, leather jacket.
Air
like-
Force Ones,
Yeah, definitely Air Ones.
as many chains as possible, like sweet chains.
Heavy chains. Like
Oh man, what else?
rings, maybe. I
Yeah,
think.
1 or 2 rings, not too many.
Yeah, just like a modest amount of rings. I think is totally. Like definitely tattoos.
Oh god, yeah.
And I
100%.
had a dream that I got a tattoo,
Really?
and it was a nightmare. Actually, I like got it.
Yeah.
Like, it was like an American flag on my shoulder in the dream, and I was
Harder.
like, "What did I like? I just ruined my life. I gotta go pay to remove this now."
Yeah, because that's gonna hurt your job at as a bartender.
Yeah, yeah,
You're screwed.
yeah. Exactly. That's what I was thinking. Like, I can't be wearing that. But actually, I was in a car. We were going to like this party. This girl was driving us, and like I was like, telling.
Is it Dreamland?
No. This is
Real
life
life
now. I was
Okay.
telling the person next to me about this dream, and how like freaked out I was, and I was just like started like shitting on tattoos. Like like tattoos dope. Like I can't. Like I would never get a tattoo. Like,
Yeah.
Because I was like a little drunk. I was like, I would never get one. Like saying shit like that, and like it's like kind of like the driver had tattoos. And I was like, the girl. I mean, I don't actually. I don't know. I think they can look it on people. I
Yeah,
wouldn't
dude.
own like, but I think they can. Look, but I was just like, for some reason, going off on tattoos out of nowhere, and then I was like, then I had to like backstab it. I was like, but they look good on some people. I just wouldn't want.
Yeah, dude. Well, chicks get them on like their ankles, and that sucks.
Yeah, no, I don't like no.
That's like
Like, when girls,
it's a cop out.
yeah.
If you're gonna get a tattoo, it's gotta be.
I
on
do
your
think it looks
chest,
cool
on
if
your
it's like
face.
on your face. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sleeves look cool and stuff. so-
Sleeves look sweet.
Stuff on the chest.
White dudes love the thigh tattoos.
Yeah, I don't really know what that one though, but it's kind of also a cop out because they can like hide it.
You can
from
totally hide it.
But like a lot of our brothers' friends have those sleeves. They look pretty cool.
Yeah, but those are the teams. Those
Yeah.
are the boys.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fair game. Yeah, I only get the rings, dude. Olympic rings would be sweet.
Yeah, that'd be sick. It's cool if they actually like. A lot of people try and like make a tattoo mean something, but you can just people just get tattoos just to get one, you know? Like,
Yeah, dude. If you get a tattoo,
Like you got like coordinates, like some people get coordinates or like
yeah.
always like for some reason right here like on their arm like it's like coordinates or like years. It's like
Yeah, like this is the day I was saved.
yeah.
What the
But like
fuck?
this is like where my grandpa's buried. What?
Are you gonna lose him? Like, you don't know where he is? Like,
Yeah, you don't want to.
you should not show me that because I'll go dig him up.
I could just plug these coordinates into any GPS and I can find them. No
Yeah,
problem.
and then I'm gonna go steal his nice gold Rolex watch. He's
Yeah.
buried in.
Yeah. No way they would bury someone with a Rolex watch, dude.
Yeah, dude. That's well. I bet if I was working at a funeral home, I would take it off. I don't think there's anything wrong with that.
But I don't think anyone would bury their grandpa with their. That's like a family heirloom, you know. Like you would pass that down. The
Yeah.
grandpa should pass that down.
Yeah, he's an asshole for not passing
Yeah,
it down.
if
If
it's
you
not-
die and you don't like pass
Put it in the will or something, or like.
if you really take anything with you, you're an asshole.
Yeah. You shouldn't take anything with you.
Yeah, you should not take anything with you.
Are you an
regret? You should take regret
Are
with
you
you.
an organ donor?
Yeah, duh, dude.
I don't think I am actually.
Really?
Oh, I am. Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's so lame if you're not.
Yeah. There it is, the bird.
Yeah, it's sweet.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Kind of. Yeah.
I don't know why people aren't organ donors.
Yeah. I mean, it's kind of weird to think about. Like, you die, like they just like bring your body to a hospital and like take
Take what they
things
want.
out of you.
Take it all, dude.
I wonder if that means that they can use you as a cadaver too.
Yeah, I think you have to write off on that because I think I think I might be pissed if they just use me as like a skeleton.
I don't think I'd want that.
No, I do not want that.
Like medical students like tearing me apart, just like
Yeah, I don't want some fucking dumb bitch like
just
medical chick or some
like
asshole
ripping me
dude
apart.
on an 8 a.m. He wakes up for his 8 a.m. He's hungover.
Like, yeah, hungover.
I don't want him fucking
Like
fondling around in my insides.
like so
dude.
this is the heart. Like
Ah.
throw it in the garbage.
Yeah, and they're gonna cut it. They can take it out. You can't have the brain.
They can eat it.
I would prefer that they eat it. I would not want them.
I wouldn't mind if my son's son. Let's say I have a son's son. If I
Yeah,
my
yeah.
grandson. If I die and my son's son is like
A freak.
5 and he like needs to get stronger.
Oh,
Yeah, he
And
needs,
he needs
to
to
eat my heart to get stronger.
I would do that, dude. I wish
Like if he eats my heart, he gets like double health,
double health,
double
invincibility,
strength.
and max ammo,
Yeah,
and the money glitch,
yeah, he gets
and super jump.
yeah,
I dude, you can eat my whole damn body, dude.
yeah. But you can get those things, but you gotta eat your grandpa's dead body. You know,
Yeah. Well, yeah, it would be sweet.
like he dies and you don't even, like you're like with him. He dies and you're with him, and you don't even tell anybody. You just eat his whole body.
Yeah,
What do you
because you think you're gonna get max ammo.
Did you get in trouble for that?
No. Well, dude, I think if you explain to the cops your reasoning of you want to get like,
But
max
if
am-
you do get max ammo, super jump, and unlimited money, like it wouldn't be an issue. And
you first of all would be able to kill everyone.
You can jump. You can just jump away.
Yeah.
And,
And
like-
they couldn't kill you.
Yeah, you're invincible. But
Yeah,
I wonder if let's say you don't get max ammo and all that stuff, and they're like, all right, why'd you eat your dead grandfather? Would they think that you murdered him, like, or would they just like let it slide, like just this once? They'd probably think you're insane and like admit you or whatever.
Yeah, dude. But I don't know, man. Well, there's that one dude a while, like whatever, how many bazillion years ago, who he was in a motorcycle accident, lost his leg,
Yeah.
and but like kept it, like because he's like, hey, put that shit on ice, and then had a dinner party with his boys, and was like, hey guys, like, ooh, I'm gonna cook my leg meat. We're all gonna try it, like a sliver, not like you're not gonna get full off of that, like.
No, yeah, you
Yeah.
can't. It's like it's just a leg, you know. Did the boys do it?
The boys did.
I
I don't know if I could cook it, dude. Like, I don't know
I
what.
feel like human meat isn't good.
No, I don't think humans are made to eat other humans. I don't think that's.
No, I don't think it tastes good.
I don't know. I think they
Because-
said it tastes like chicken. I think everyone says everything tastes like chicken, which just means like kind of bland meat.
Yeah, I guess that makes sense. But chicken's not red meat, though. They said it tastes like chicken.
Yeah, people. That's what everyone says. Like, oh, this tastes like chicken. Like,
Weird.
like,
Because... Yeah, because, like, cows taste good because, like, they have a ton of fat on them and they, like... Their meat isn't too, like, tender. But I feel like human meat would be, like, super rough.
yeah, but we went to Fogo de Chao, the Brazilian steakhouse, and they want us to eat those chicken hearts. First of all, they didn't need to do that. They could throw those out. I don't know who's eating that. But I couldn't even eat that, so I doubt I could eat my own leg.
Yeah, no, that's super tender because it's like a heart would be like
Very
because it's
muscular.
pumping. And there's no fat in a heart, you know. It's just like it's just straight meat.
I think I could. I don't know if I could.
Eat my own leg.
I think I could eat other people's leg if I was one of the boys. First of all, I'm not gonna ride a motorcycle. Motorcycles are very dangerous.
I know, but I want to though.
I know. I want to just ride one once.
They make you look cool.
You look pretty badass. Not on
Like on Harley Davidson, like
Yeah, a hog.
yeah,
The boys are on
not like a
one of those Japanese
boys.
boys.
Those ones are. I don't think they look cool, but
Because people can't see you. You're going too
they
fast.
can't hear you either because they're like pretty silent.
Yeah.
But Harleys are like so loud.
Ah, dude. Sitting on
Like
a
that,
hog.
like that Ohi bastard that drove it into a fence. Did I tell you about that?
No.
Oh, all right. Well, there's like this guy that always parks his Harley Davidson outside of Ohi, and I guess one day one of the bouncers was like, "Yo, can I drive your motorcycle?"
No way.
And he was like, "Yeah, you can." Like,
Oh man.
he's probably like, but Caribou's like
yeah, like,
powerful.
if you're asking,
if you
you
don't know
probably
how
done
to,
it before.
if you don't know how to, apparently like Harley Davidsons are like, just, like super powerful. They have a ton of torque and stuff.
Yeah.
So if you don't know, if you've never been on, like you don't ride motorcycles that much, it's like
Yeah, you shouldn't get on one.
yeah, because it's like they're super heavy and they have like their engines are massive.
Yeah.
So like people like usually fuck up. Like they'll usually like, fuck
Yeah.
up. Apparently the guy like went to, you know, like there's like Gainsborough and then I think it's Symphony that when that cuts like this way.
Yeah,
Like,
we're
Huntington,
train
Symphony.
tracks or other way.
Huntington is like the train tracks and then Symphony's the next street.
Yeah.
Yeah, apparently we started driving down towards East, and then like he like floored it or something, or like let go of the clutch too quick and like popped into a wheelie and drove into the East fence. And
Oh my gosh.
I like vaguely remember that fence being like taped off for a bit because like
Yeah.
he like destroyed the fence. But yeah,
Yeah, I remember when my boys had like a dirt bike motorcycle thing, and I thought it was just like a car accelerator where like you hold it a little bit,
yeah,
it'll just go. I instantly rev it all the
Yeah.
way back. The thing shoots out, and like I was driving on their road or whatever, but they had like nice flower beds on like right next to the road that I was riding on.
Yeah.
I just literally went straight into all their flower beds, and then just tore them all up and came back onto the road, and then like look back and like be like, yeah, this thing has a little bit more torque than I remember. Like, I've never, because I told them I've ridden one before, because you can't, if someone asks you, have you ever ridden a motorcycle before, you gotta say, yeah.
Yeah, you gotta say
As a guy, you
that,
can't
yeah.
be like, no, I don't know what I'm doing. You have to be like, yeah, I've done this multiple
like
times.
yes, like you gotta know how to drive stick shift. You gotta know
Yeah.
how to change a tire,
Yep.
and then you gotta
Shoot a gun.
know how to shoot a gun, and then you gotta know how to ride a motorcycle.
Yeah, no, I don't know answer. Because if you can't do one of those things, like, it is embarrassing.
Yeah, like you're probably cool if you know how to do all those things.
Yeah, you've done cool things.
Yeah, but they aren't actually. None of that stuff is that cool. Like
No, motorcycles, it's not like people that are like, yeah, live or die on the
I mean,
hog.
that's what they say, ride or die. Like, they like
Yeah, it's fucking
just like
it's lame.
either you,
It's
got,
so
you gotta
lame.
ride, or you're like.
Yeah, with
yeah.
your gross kind of.
I mean, my dad just had motorcycles back in the day. Apparently.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
but
don't know for how long. He's like never. I just remember talking about it when I was younger, but I never asked him about it now. Like, but yeah.
yeah, you can't
Yeah,
have
a lot of my
kids on a
brother's friends
motorcycle.
bought motorcycles, and or one of them did.
Yeah, but they can
and
do
they don't know
whatever
how
they
to. One of them like has never ridden a motorcycle before. He's like, I just want to get one because
Yeah.
I have the money, and he like laid it down like, right like first day. Yeah,
Really?
you know, like when you just flop over.
Yeah.
Because like, they're so
Yeah, the
heavy. Like,
kickstand or
you're, like,
something,
yeah,
yeah.
they're so heavy that like, it's kind of hard to control and like, yeah, it's pretty funny. Like, but yeah, losing the leg. I remember I was the other day I was at the restaurant. And this crazy actually. So
Yeah.
I was chilling at the restaurant and this lady like, after work, this lady comes up to me like, you're a lifeguard, right? I was like, oh yeah.
Yeah.
This chick, like, I thought she was
Yeah, I
hitting
say
me.
love.
She was hitting. She was like hitting
Oh,
me.
a younger chick, not a woman. Like
No.
not a
No, I felt
not
like
an
she was
old
hitting
hag.
me.
Yeah.
No.
yeah.
Well, at least I thought, because like she like remember seeing me at the beach and stuff. Like she
So,
obviously like yeah.
Yeah.
And then I was talking to her. She's like telling me about sharks and stuff. And then like this dude
Shoot.
comes out of nowhere, and he's definitely like he's a little drunk, and he's definitely I think it must be like her boyfriend or something.
Yeah, yeah. Her
Because
boy.
he's like pretty like you see he's pretty irritated.
Yeah.
And it's like when we start, but we yeah, it's actually not wasn't that bad. But we started talking about sharks, and he was like, "But hey, man, like if you get eaten by a shark, that's just the way it is. It's like that's how you're made to go out."
Yeah, that sucks. If you
Yeah,
get eaten by a
but-
shark.
Yeah.
It's definitely not instantaneous. It definitely is like at least 45 seconds of like, God, I'm such an idiot for going out this far.
I'm pretty scared of it, but yeah, getting eaten by a shark is like, yeah. I mean, it's kind of cool though. It's like, yeah, like that guy. No one's gonna shit on you. Like that's like the most unfortunate thing ever.
Yeah, it's like
that's like getting struck by lightning.
Yeah, I had a friend.
I think it's almost even more, like less likely to get struck by lightning.
Yeah, you're more likely for like a vending machine to crush you.
Yeah, that
But it's also that sucks. That's it.
Yeah,
That
but
just means-
obviously if you're like surfing and a shark like devours you, like people are like, probably like talk about you like, wow, like he lived life to the fullest. Even if you didn't,
You could be a dork.
yeah, the biggest dork ever. They're still gonna say like
yeah, he got my.
he went out high. That's how he would have wanted it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like no, that's his first time ever in the water.
Yeah, this guy's a dummy, dude. Yeah, I would hate to get eaten by a shark. Any kind of animal would suck. They don't deserve.
Yeah, you
My
get
meat.
mauled by a bear.
Because they can't taste the difference. Like sometimes people say like sharks don't.
Well, they don't want it though.
But they do it. It's like they don't want to kill you, but they do. Well, like
because they
they still eat them
go
though.
for killing bites. No, that's why they only like, bite off the leg or something. That bite the leg like, oh, this is like.
This doesn't really taste good.
Yeah, because
They're
seals probably taste really good.
Oh, I bet
They're
fatty as
fucking
shit.
fat as hell.
They look
They're
like
too.
Cheetos.
It's probably like a hot dog.
Yeah,
They're
yeah.
just big hot dogs.
Big flabby hot dogs.
Yeah, seals are pretty awesome. Actually, I'd love to be a seal.
Yeah, no, I wouldn't. But
I saw this video of this scuba diver. He was scuba diving, and a seal came up to him. And I guess the video said that the seal thought he was like needing help, so the seal sort of like trying, like pulling at his like head,
yeah,
and then like the guy like shooed it away, and the seal left,
yeah.
and then got another seal, and they both started pulling at his arms and stuff.
Oh, they're trying to help him.
Yeah, and then he wouldn't go up. So they got more. They both left.
Oh, okay.
And they all came. Like there's like 6 more that got, and they're all like pulling at him. And then he finally was like, all right, he swam up, and like they're all like chilling.
High five.
Yeah, they're all, like chilling at the surface with him. I was like, that's kind of sick.
That is sweet. Man, yeah, I would hate to be a seal, but I also like I get my leg bit off. Like I feel like just kill me at that point. Like Soul Surfer.
So I thought she had an arm. I thought she lost an arm.
Oh, she did lose an arm.
Big whoop.
It is kind of big.
Oh, actually, yeah. I mean, big whoop for surfing, especially. Yeah, how are you gonna paddle with only one arm?
Yeah, but she did it anyway. Like you kind of only need one.
Yeah.
They really milked that movie.
Yeah, they milked her story.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think I watched it.
She was good looking. They got like that.
Yeah.
They got that.
Yeah, like have you seen Blue Crush?
No.
No, it's also this like same deal. Like it's like just chicks who surf and they're just hot.
They're so hot.
Yeah.
They're
like obviously because like the girl's hot.
Yeah. So you feel
And
bad
then,
for them instantly.
Like, and then they surf, so they're like even like they're cool and they're hot, and like they're like.
Yeah, and something bad happens.
Yeah, and they're probably surfers are usually they're like in shape, you know that.
Yeah.
You're not just see a fat.
If there was an ugly surfer chick who got her arm bit off, I'd be like, alright.
Yeah, you probably wouldn't see that.
Like you shouldn't have been
Like,
out there. But a
yeah.
hot girl, I'm like, damn, poor girl. That's terrible.
Yeah, awful. She had everything going for her. She was
Beautiful.
hot.
I think that's it. And she was a good
Like-
surfer. I think that was it. I don't even think she was that amazing. She might be. I mean, we might be just shitting on her. But
I don't know. We don't know anything about that whole story, but.
I do have a post surfer at my house back home.
Oh, so you like her?
Oh, she's gorgeous.
I don't even know what she looks like.
I'm not into the one arm thing though. It's not a.
But she's a prosthetic, right? Does she have a hook or anything?
No, the whole movie is how they want to give her a hook.
And she doesn't want the hook.
She doesn't want the hook. And like guys, like people keep on coming to her and be like, "Hey, we made you a new arm," and she's like, "This arm sucks. I don't want this." And then,
Well, yeah, it's probably hype for like chemical engineers or like engineers who like help people. They're like, well, we could like make a robot thing
yeah.
that just sticks to someone, Because some of them are pretty crazy. Some of those arms that people have now are crazy. At a certain point, they'll probably be like Star Wars. Like
That'd be too cool.
if you go into that world, you probably saw Star Wars when you were a kid, like. And, like
Well, yeah, because they attach
when-
higher up.
Yeah, when Luke Skywalker got like.
His hand cut off.
Yeah, and like then had like a metal hand. You probably saw like, well, I want to make that.
Yeah.
They'll probably be able to make like that kind of thing like pretty soon.
Yeah, I would want mine to like light up.
Yeah.
You know those like LED gloves?
Yeah.
I'd want it to have like LED fingers on it. Like I'd do like, because people are gonna want to see a trick with it. Like if I saw someone with a robot arm, like I'm like, oh, show me what you can do. And if they like go and they pick up like a glass or something, I'm like, all right, like I can do that.
Well, so yeah, I would want a strong one. You know.
I want a trick. You have to have like a
the lights.
like a cool mode.
Yeah, because I saw this one guy on Instagram. He like had a. He had like a hand, like he had like a robot hand, but like he's like,
Robot hand.
can I crush cans with it? And like he picked up a can, he picked the can up, but like he couldn't like crush it.
So like,
And like if I had a robot hand, I'd want like to be like
yeah. Or like
with ease.
I want it to be a phone,
Like-
so I can just put it up like this and be like,
Yeah, or yeah.
like I want you gotta do other things. If you have to go above and beyond.
Mm.
Yeah, it's gotta be awkward, like shaking someone with one hand.
Oh yeah, I remember in high school, this lady came to like talk to us, like lecture us, and like she was from like Bosnia, and she was like
Bosnians.
a part of the Bosnian genocide. Like she like let her they had killed her family or something. But
yeah.
she only had one arm,
Oh.
so she was missing the right arm. Yeah, and then so she had like a prosthetic arm, but it wasn't like the arm couldn't do anything. It was just like it was just there.
A fake arm, which is kind of like,
Yeah.
yeah. Lame.
Yeah, just like sitting. There's just like, so like, at first glance, like, oh, she has two arms, but like, and then you realize like, oh, the arm can't move or anything.
Yeah.
But our class president then went up on stage with her and was like, "Thank you for coming." And like, put his hand out.
And did you do the reach around lefty?
No, she just like, God, she just did this.
She's that's
And he was like a good friend of mine, and I was like, I liked him. And I felt bad. Like, honestly, it wasn't a big. It's not a big deal at all. Like that kind of thing isn't a big deal. Like,
it probably happens to her all the time.
yeah, like she probably didn't care. Like she.
No, she doesn't give a
No.
she doesn't give a fuck about that.
But
She loves
people
her arm.
would-
That's not the worst thing.
yeah,
ever.
people in like the school were being like dicks to him though later. Like, oh, like that was tough to watch.
It probably
And
was
he
tough.
like, what am I supposed to do? Like,
Yeah.
I forgot. And then
It's lame
you know,
of her
now
for
that-
not doing the lefty, like, or just putting out her left hand. She could easily he goes in for the right. She could put out her left, and then he switches.
Yeah.
Kind of a bitch move on her part.
Yeah, shaking with the left hand is weird though.
Yeah, but it's better than making
Yeah,
a
that's the-
poor high schooler feel terrible about himself.
Yeah, yeah.
Get bullied.
16-year-old kid, like, you know the Boy Scout secret handshake?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, do you?
Yeah, I don't want to show it on camera,
Okay.
but we'll do it after. We can blur it out. I'll blur it out.
No, you're wrong. You're not a Boy Scout.
I know the Cub Scout.
It's pretty legendary. Like, there's like a secret handshake for Boy Scouts, and it's just. That's it. That's just the left hand.
Dude, the Cub Scout one is like you tuck a finger in or something.
Oh. Yeah, no, the Boy Scout one is that. That's just. It's like. Yeah,
Okay.
I thought it was pretty cool. I was like,
Yeah.
that's pretty subtle. And it's
Yeah,
like,
because you would never notice it. Like,
yeah, you wouldn't think about like, oh, they just did a left-handed shake. But like when you're shaking someone's hand, it's like someone's just with their left hand. It's like pretty
Yeah.
weird.
that's why lefties are wrong. They're wrong because like they always shake with their right hand. If you meet someone who's left-handed,
Yeah. No,
they still shake with their right hand because they know they're wrong.
I mean, they used to like beat it out of kids if they're left-handed.
And most of the time they do. Like most kids are ambidextrous or whatever.
Ambidextrous.
Ambidextrous.
Yeah.
Ambidextric. And but then the teachers just like my cousins, dude, they were ambidextrous.
Because it's hard. It must suck to be lefty because even when you're writing, it's like you're writing like in a pencil.
Yeah,
Or
dude,
pencil
but
or
if
pen.
you're
Either
Jewish,
way,
you write
if you're like,
backwards.
if you're writing lefty, like you
Yeah.
smudge everything. Like if you're writing in pen, you smudge. Like they teach themselves to like keep your hand off the paper because when you're like writing with pencil, like you know, obviously drag your palm on the paper.
Yeah, dude. My mom.
And they
This
like
kid Marcus in elementary school, his hand would always be covered in like dirty stuff like that.
Yeah, the
Gross.
graphite would just like smudge because
Terrible handwriting.
something you don't.
And they never look right when they do it. They're always holding the pencil with like.
Yeah, it's always like.
They're always doing like a kind of death.
Yeah, my
Witch
friend
grip,
is lefty.
you know?
He had horrible handwriting, and he like would hold like.
Yeah, dude, they hold it like this. Like they know they're wrong. Like everyone that writes with the right hand, they do this. But it is funny in elementary school when you're like sitting there with someone and they start writing with like some crazy death grip grandma witch fingers. They do like.
Well, because I don't really understand if it's like is lefty or righty like a learned thing or if your mind actually works like that. Like, because obviously like you probably teach yourself to be lefty.
Totally.
You
but
can't.
the thing is, most kids are ambidextrous.
I think everyone could be like they just like yeah.
Yeah, and then they have to teach them at one point to write with one hand and like everything has to be.
Yeah.
They can't teach them to do both, which is lame. Yeah. But you can do that with sports, like, where it doesn't matter or whatever. Like parents can. Help their kids.
Just like learning a language, like if you're a kid, you can do it really easily, but like
once you
after a while, it's just like
like your neuroplasticity.
Yeah.
Depleted.
But there's like this story like this Navy SEAL that like lost their right eye.
Yeah.
And they like were obviously they were like shooting with their right eye.
Brutal.
And he like taught himself to shoot with his left eye. And like so
yeah,
like just like
it's got to
learn all that like
yeah.
and like it's like crazy. So obviously you can't everyone can be ambidextrous.
Yeah.
You know, if you try hard enough, like if you brush your teeth with your left hand. You ever tried that before?
Yeah, I have.
Like, I can't do it.
Why not? What? Really? it looks dumb. It looks like.
All right, I can.
It's
this
not fluid.
feels like normal.
Yeah, this is
and
normal.
I like.
Yeah, dude, but I can still throw a ball and catch it with my left and right hand, like bounce it back and forth. But it's not great, but still.
Yeah.
Yeah, they really stopped. Speaking of elementary school, they stopped teaching us cursive pretty early on.
And
I think we learned cursive for 2 weeks.
Yeah, no, I remember like tracing the letters and we.
Yeah, we did like you go through each letter. We traced all of them, and I don't think we ever did it ever again.
I think we got
fucked.
I think our generation got fucked because we were like in between like we were standing right between like where handwriting was important.
Yeah.
And like typing was becoming important.
Yeah, you had to be good. Because I remember going into school in the sped classes, and they would have me type and make me do all these like typing games.
Yeah, I had that too.
Yeah.
But I don't remember doing it that much. But I think now they probably do that like.
I bet you do it a lot.
Do that a ton.
But I think kids are just better at it.
Yeah.
Well, also they switched over. Our year was when they switched over like the standardized math. Program. So, to kind of get every like federal math program, and my parents didn't fucking know any about that shit. So my mom couldn't help me with our own. Like she could, but like my dad, they would they couldn't because they didn't know. I don't know. Yeah, like
they didn't know math.
The order of operation. Yeah, they also didn't know math or math teachers.
Well,
but
the way they teach, I don't know how they made teaching math complicated because like
they overcomplicated it.
For little kids. It's like not that complicated.
Yeah, and it is annoying. Like you should know how to add and subtract, multiply, divide, like just kind of pretty quickly, like some of the basic numbers, or how to work it out. Okay, not all of them, but like up to 10 at least, and then but you're gonna have a calculator every single time.
Yeah.
So why? Who gives a fuck?
Yeah. But the cursive thing, like I remember one time, like this is also in Boy Scouts, but like we were like writing something out, and like one of the old guys was like, and I guess they stopped caring about penmanship.
Yeah.
And well, they're like, because he was like, because like, in our school, like we like had competitions to see who was like, the best.
Who was the best? Yeah.
Like who are the best penman? Like, and no one cares. I like girls do.
Girls,
like you don't really see. I don't have nice handwriting, but it's like
the only time I ever show my handwriting is when I'm like writing someone's birthday card, and every time I'm like, damn, this is fucking horrendous.
Yeah.
I should not.
And I wish I had like.
I wish I could type out this letter because this is really fucking bad.
Yeah.
And like my signature is just I only know those 3 letters in cursive.
Yeah,
And they're still. I don't think
mine's
they're
always
right.
a mess.
Yeah, I don't think I can write in cursive. I think you just. Because in my mind, cursive is just connecting every letter together,
Yeah.
which is not apparently not.
No, it's not that. Like there's like each letter has its own.
Why overcomplicate it though? Why make the letters look different?
Because when they're writing letters, it's like it makes it way easier. Like you're just like.
You have to pick. Oh, because you have to pick up the.
Yeah,
ink.
you
dip
look.
your
Yeah,
ink
because
in.
you dip the thing, and then you're just
Oh,
like you're
too
just like
easy.
flowing like.
Yeah, it's flowing.
For,
along.
like-
They had nice handwriting back then.
Yeah.
You don't really see people with bad handwriting. But I think it was easier because everything kind of flows. It's all mush.
Yeah. I mean, it takes skill to read cursive too. I can't remember read cursive.
Yeah, thank God they got rid of that feather and ink thing. That was like, what a
Yeah, that
joke,
would have been tough.
dude. Oh, man, imagine making a mistake. Fucking bullshit. Yeah, wait for
or with the typewriter.
Yeah, the typewriter also was like.
This last like semester, I did one of my finals. I wrote it on a typewriter.
It's sweet. Yeah.
Did I tell you about that?
Yeah, a little bit.
And at first I was like trying like really hard to like, not have any errors.
Yeah.
But I it was taking forever. So
Yeah.
like, where I'm gonna crank this out. So I started like going really fast and like messing up a bunch of words and like whatever. I didn't care. I was like handed it in, and I like did well on it. But it was as funny as the teacher was like, "Yeah, because I handed in 2. I just handed in a typewriter version and the typewriter one."
Yeah.
And then teacher was like, "Yeah, it was really fun seeing like the mistakes she made in the typewriter."
Dude, but
Because like, that's how it was.
she still
like,
read it. Like
yeah,
this thing
that's-
was annoying. It's like, oh, you didn't spell this word right, but you still read it. Like,
yeah, but I mean, she wasn't like she didn't care that I made mistakes like with the
Yeah.
typewriter, but it was just like funny. Like that's how it was. Like you couldn't like you had to be either like really good at spelling and like make no mistakes, or like
Yeah, dude, the whole spelling thing, like, you gotta know how to spell probably 1,000 words, and then the rest of them, like, you can guess on, and people will get the message. You only probably need 100 words. You can get through life. But
100 words.
okay, maybe like 200 words. Well, you need the and the again.
Yeah.
They.
They them.
Okay, there are a lot they thems. You do need to know that nowadays.
She them. She her.
Okay, so she them. Okay, maybe you need about 1,000.
Yeah, I don't even know if 1,000 would be enough either.
Yeah, I don't know. You probably 10,000 words.
Yeah, probably.
All right, we're about an hour. You want to go?
Should we call it wraps?
I think we call it wraps, and I think we go. We get some brewskis. We meet up with the boys.
Yeah.
They're out of work right now, so they got to go work out.
Yeah.
We go get some brewskis,
That's actually money plan.
and then we go to Felipe's
Yeah.
before these fucking Debbie
They're
Downers.
probably going to be there at... We probably miss them anyways if we go at 7:30.
Yeah, we'll. Dempsey should just tell them that we're going to a different bar because they'll just go to a different bar.
Well, Cespa's not even going, apparently.
Oh, it's just these like
I
Debbie
don't know
Downer.
how... You probably told Cespa that we were going for business tonight, and she was like, wow, like...
That's
Quinn
crazy.
and them are going. Whatever.
Dude, how did I even know about that? Those, whatever. All right, we'll end the podcast. This is the first episode in the books. All right, we got to rattle off some names quickly. So,
Well, this is your podcast, right?
well, I think we're sharing it. I think
Okay,
it's
yeah,
kind of
yeah.
shared between the boys.
Yeah.
Because if it's just mine, I'll never do a solo one.
Yeah.
Because that sucks. I don't have anything. Maybe I'll do 1 or 2. I think that'll be funny.
Yeah.
But okay.
RN.
So
Yeah.
I was thinking of Lucky Boys. Lucky
Yeah,
Boys.
Lucky
would be
Boys is
good.
good, yeah.
Lucky
I
Boys.
know that. Like,
That encompasses all.
Lukey Boys.
Lukey Boys. Lukey Boys. But it would be cool if one of our names was Luke.
Yeah.
Fuck.
I think Lucky Boys is the one, though.
I think Lucky Boys is good too. But the thing is, I don't want all the not all the Lucky Boys are gonna be putting in work into this.
Yeah.
So I don't want them to feel like that's. I think we might just do Lucky Boys. That sounds.
Yeah, it's actually good, like, temporary name. See if we
Temporary
to
name.
See if we can find anything else.
Yeah, temporary name is Lucky Boys.
Yeah.
Ah, sweet. All right.
Alright.